So now we will see the difference between the copy and the view methods inside the NumPy array over here. So guys, basically the NumPy library provides us the two important methods, that is copy and the view. So basically copy of an array is another array over here, and whatever changes that you make in the original array will not be reflected inside the copy array over here. So as you can see, this is the example. In this case, we have provided the original array having three numbers 1 2 3, and then simply by using this variable, that is array1 over here, that we had created in the previous step, we can make use of the copy method in order to create the copy array over here, which will have all these elements that are present inside the original array. So guys, this is the main functionality of the copy method. Now if you make any changes inside the original array, those changes will not be reflected inside the copy array in this case. So that is the main functionality of the copy method. Now we have another method, that is view. So basically the view of an array is the view of the original array, and whatever changes that you make in the original array will be reflected in the view array as well. So similarly you can make use of the view method, but if you make any changes inside the original array over here, those changes will be reflected inside the view array as well. So let us understand this with the help of examples in VS Code over here. Simply I'm going to create a new file. In this case we will say copy and view.python file over here, and then the very first statement is the import numpy statement in this case, followed by the array1 that we are going to create, np.array, and then we have the list, that is 1 2 3 4 5. Now guys, simply I'm going to create the copy of this particular original array. How do we do that? We have the variable, it is equal to, and then we have the original array, that is array1 followed by dot, and then we have the copy method this time. So guys, basically this will help us in order to get the copy of the original array. Let us print both the arrays this time. So simply we will say original array, it is equal to, and then we will have array1 over here. Similarly we have the copy array as well. So we say copy array, it is equal to, we will make use of the copy variable this time. So let me just save this file now and try running this code on the terminal over here. So as you can see, we have this original array, it is 1 2 3 4 5, and copy array, it is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. Now guys, let us make certain changes inside the original array over here. So we say making changes in original array. So what changes we will do? Let us say array1, and then we want to change the first element. So we say array1 of 0th index, it is equal to, simply I'm going to set the integer as 50 over here, and then after this let me just print both these arrays, that is original array and the copy array as well. So what will be the output? So simply when we run this code once again over here, you can see that after the changes we have the original array, it is having the first number as 50 over here, whereas the copy array is still having the numbers that are 1 2 3 4 5. So that change that we had done in the original array is not getting reflected inside the copy array this time. So this is the main function of the copy method over here, but for the view method this change should be reflected inside the view array as well. So let us check that also. So simply let me just comment out all these lines of code over here, and this time we will make use of the view variable, it is equal to, simply we will use the original array followed by dot, and then we have the view method this time. Now guys, what we will do is, let me just provide the original and the view array as well. So simply I'm going to copy these lines of code over here and paste it this time after the view variable. In this case we will say view array, it is equal to view this time. So simply we are printing the original and the view array over here. So as you can see, we have the original and the view arrays are same, that is having the elements 1 2 3 4 5. Now guys, we are going to make changes inside the original array once again. So let me just paste these lines of code and let me just uncomment these lines of code. So making changes in original array, so array1 of 0, let's say we are making the change to the first element and we are setting it as 100 in this case. So what will be the original and the view array this time? So we will make use of the original array and the view array in order to print both these arrays. So when we run this code once again, as you can see, the original and the view array initially was same. Now since we have updated the first number inside the original array, it has been updated over here in this case, as you can see, but we had not changed anything inside the view array, but still we are getting the number as 100 for the first element for the view array as well. So guys, this is the main difference between the copy method and the view method over here. The copy method helps you in order to create the copy of the original array, whereas whatever changes that you make inside the original array will not be reflected inside the copied array after a copy is made, whereas the view method helps us to make another copy of the original array, but whatever changes that you make inside the original array after creating a view will also be reflected in the view array in this case. So based on your project requirements, you can select between the usage of the copy method or the view method over here. Now guys, one interesting thing in this case is basically you can make use of the base property in order to know if a array is a copy or a view array this time. So copy owns the data, so whatever data is updated in the original array, that will not be reflected over here in the copy variable. So basically the copy variable or the copy array is owning the data and it will not be impacted by anything else, whereas the view does not own the data. So basically this particular view variable is not owning the data by itself, but whatever changes are being made in the original array, those changes will also be made inside the view array over here. So copy returns none when it owns the data for the base property, whereas the base property returns the original object for the view that is created over here. So guys, let us understand this with the examples in this case. So simply I'm going to take the array 1, that is the original array over here, and once again we are going to provide copy 1 as the variable. We will say array 1 followed by dot, and then we have the copy method this time. Similarly we will have view 1 over here. So we have view 1, it is equal to array 1 dot view this time. So we have both these methods. Now guys, let us print the base properties of both these arrays over here. So simply we will say copy 1 followed by dot, and then we have the base property this time, and for view 1 as well we will provide the base property. Let me just save this file now and try running this code once again over here. So as you can see, for the base of the copy 1, it is throwing us none over here. That's because the copy is owning the data, whereas the view is not owning the data. It is taking the data from someone else, and over here it is taking the data from the original array, and that is why the base of the view will always return the content of the original array over here. So if the array is not the original array, and if it is the view array in this case, so basically it is going to return the original array this time, and that is what we are getting over here for the base property of the view array over here. And what will be the base of the original array, that is array 1 in this case? Let us print that also. Probably it should be none. That's because it is owning the data. So simply we will say array 1 dot base over here. So when we run this code, so as you can see, first two statements are none for the original array and the copy array as well, whereas for the view array we are getting the original array, that is 1 2 3 4 5, since it is not owning the data when we make use of the base property. So guys, these are the differences between the copy method and the view method over here. So comment in the comment section below whether you have learned something out of this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.